Hey, what's going on? Wanted to capture 3 days in this video to kind of wrap up the weekend. So this will be Friday, Saturday, and today, Sunday, all in one video. We'll try, to do a few videos like this instead of doing every single day. It kind of works out good on the weekend. We had a busy weekend. We jumped straight into some things Friday and just staying busy around the house, and I got a little time to relax. But all that aside, wanted to update on the fitness activity for the last 3 days. So Friday was a little over 30-minute burst on the bike. Really pushed my average power, as high as I could for those 30 minutes. Felt pretty good about it, and was happy to kind of start the weekend with that. It wasn't a really long workout, but with the load that I put on my legs last week, I was pretty happy with the output of the workout. And then Saturday did a 2-mile warm-up and then a 40-minute HIIT workout with weight vest on. And again, felt pretty good about that. Had to modify some of the workout because my hands are just now really starting to heal up, and if I get too much abrasive or anything that's really putting tension or friction on my hands or pulling on my skin, it will tear wide open. So trying to get that back to 100% health as quickly as possible. And then today, should have gone for a run this morning, and I did not. So the consequence was doing a run this evening about dinner time. Ate a late lunch, and knowing that I planned to do something, either ride or run. And so I had a little bit of I guess you call it, kind of a knot in my stomach, and that was uncomfortable. But hey, that's, I should have gotten up this morning and run, and wouldn't have had any problems. But it actually ended up being a good run. It was a 10K run in 41:20, 41:23, something like that. And I was happy with that. It felt good. And I actually put together, kind of transitioning, looking forward, put together my plan for June. I had referenced in an earlier video wanting to do something for the month of June. And that's a couple things. One is consistency and discipline have been a personal focus of mine this year. Something that's kind of part of my morning reflection and routine. And what better way to put it into practice than to commit to do something for the next 30 days and kind of set a finish line for myself, set that consistent goal. So I'll explain that, but that's something that I want to focus on for the next 30 days. And it does a couple things. The other thing it does, that instead of looking out 139 days until Ironman, which is great, it's not super exciting. It's still pretty far away, in my opinion, from my perspective. I don't really get excited about something that's 19 weeks away or something like that. So the other thing this does is it gives me a closer finish line. So I'll be able to kind of have fun with it, build my consistent practice throughout the month of June, and I get my fitness better at the same time. So I feel like that's a pretty good combination. My goal is specifically 90 minutes a day for the month of June. Half of that is going to be a 10K run, same route, not necessarily the same time of day, same route every day. I'm willing to give myself 10%, or 3 days of the 30 in the month. 3 days that if there's just unforeseen life stuff, or feel like my body needs rest or something like that, 3 days that I'm willing to allow myself to not do this, but I'm hoping that I won't need those. So anyway, the goal is to have a 10K plus 45 minutes of something else. That's going to be a combination of strength training, time on the bike here in this room, or could be a separate run, maybe 2 runs or something like that, or perhaps going further in 1 run. But the idea is that I will have that consistent 10K throughout the month. And I'm excited. I've never done anything like that, but I'm excited to see things like what's my heart rate, depending on, maybe it depends on if I've eaten, if I haven't eaten, what time of day it is, and if I take my pre-workout, if I don't take my pre-workout, if I drink coffee, if I don't drink coffee. I'm excited to see have 30 samples of the same exact route and targeting the same exact kind of run. Some may be a little lighter than others, but my target is 45 minutes. I actually did that run today in 41:23, 41:20, somewhere in there. And so my goal, just based off what my expectations are for myself, that 45 minutes might be closer to 42 on some runs, might be closer to 48 on other runs. But that 45 is a pretty solid target. That's 7.5 minute mile. And I feel pretty good about, being able to kind of keep that consistently. So anyway, that's my, focus for June. The other cool thing about that is rolling into July. I will have a pretty good idea of, falling into that 16-week training plan that I was in. I know right now that I will be able to get a little bit of swimming time in, but the attendance is restricted, like most any other working out facility right now. I will be swimming next Saturday, and it's hard to get on the list, but that's the first one I could get into when I signed up today. I'm hoping to get to where I can do 2 swims a week in June. Hopefully by the end of June I can do 2 swims a week, and then busting into July I really need to be at 3 swims a week. I have learned to enjoy it more the more I do it, especially with the NAC Masters group. Having somebody coach is a lot better for me than trying to go swim by myself. But anyway, long enough video as it is. I will see you tomorrow. Hope you had a great weekend.